All right, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on in this vehicle here? And today we are back with another episode of March Something a Lion. Last time on, we started with this intense match between Ray and SOUYA, and we ended with Ray babysitting a lost child, and that's where we're at now. So yeah, they just got to their hotel at the end of last episode, and we had the revelation just before that SOUYA was probably deaf. Although again, after watching, what did Ray specifically say? At first, I had just mentioned that he said sound does not exist for him, but he also said just before that it's not that sound is like muffled around it, or like something. He said something specifically along, because I mentioned maybe like just because of the way he is, like, so maybe it's like a not really a metaphorical thing, but like the sound, he's not deaf, but like he just maybe like it zones out, or like it doesn't like register. But Ray seemed to imply that this is like a literal, like, he cannot hear things kind of deal. So again, I'm curious to see more about that. I thought it was weird though, because like he said like, oh yeah, this guy's deaf, and then he continued talking to him like 2 seconds later. So I was like, okay. But I'm ready to start the episode, so let's dive into it. Fight Storm Part 4 continued. Good night to you, my good sir. That was exciting. Dude, anytime he says something, it's like the big moment. Dude, the fucking, I can't stop looking at the rain droplet shadows. So good. Yep. He's here. I feel like we're about to get some information on him. Alright, cool. Good to know. Why isn't this common knowledge though? Maybe it is, and we just for some reason haven't heard it, I guess. I know this is like a redundant thing to say, but like, I could never imagine being deaf or blind. Like, again, obviously, like, no shit, I could never imagine it, but like, I don't know, it just, I don't know. It fucks me up thinking about it. It makes sense. That's what I'm saying. People should probably know this, because I feel like a lot of people would be like, ah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, literally, that's the thing, is like, it's like, it almost seems like a unique touch from like the Shogi demon, you know, just to be completely like almost oblivious to some things. Like, it just kind of sound like a quirk. Oh, the music, the piano's so good. Aww. Okay, that's cool. Alright, well, that's the end of that encounter. And he still went to school. What a champion. I think overall, you know, that was a awesome experience. He was happy with the loss. Not happy with the loss, but I feel like, I don't know, it's one of the few losses in this game where I feel like he hasn't beat himself up over it. He's happy he got the chance to do it. Other matches? Oh, he's copying the match. Dude, man's gonna frame that shit and put it on his walls. I can relate. I spent a lot of time crafting the perfect hard-boiled egg, and it doesn't even matter because I don't even really like them that much, but the problem is I hate cooking, so I'll still eat them like that. It is an art. Yeah, no. That is an art. Finding the perfect amount of time. Dude, I'm hungry. I'm ordering food after this. Jesus, man almost just walked his last step. Yes, he hasn't explicitly said it, but he said a lot of things about the match so far, and they all point to the fact that that moment was like one of the best moments of his life. Oh. Okay. Okay. No. He's gonna walk in that room and he's gonna be the Botaro we all know and love. I'm willing to bet. I'm waiting for it. They're all gonna be expecting a fully depressed Nikaido. I'm telling you. See what I mean? Dude, you can't do this to me. You can't do this to me.
一手損角換わりで7級玉と差し上がった新手だよ。おめえ病院でずーっとこれ考えてたのかよ。
See what I mean? That's just Nikaido, man.
本当にありがとうございました。で、つきますかね。
Yep, this is about what I expected when we saw him. Yes. Let's raise the reaction. The Nikaido vaccine. It's pretty fucking cool, I guess. The whole ass vaccine. That's about all you can do is just laugh. Have we ever seen Ray laugh? Dude, this is, let's go. Holy shit, boys. Nikaido is back. And, yeah, I saw that one coming. You can't set me up like that. The second they were talking about, you know, oh, he's probably gonna be super depressed and, you know, he's gonna be really gloomy in that room. You can't pull that one over on me. So we had the double whammy. We had Ray having his big match with SOUYA, and we're seeing this episode just how much that meant to him. And then we get Nikaido back, and Ray laughs. Again, I don't know if we've seen Ray laugh at all. At least, well, definitely not to that extent. Like that was a laugh. That wasn't just like a chuckle. That was a laugh. But again, like, dude, seeing Ray being so happy and like holding on to that match sheet again, I mean, it's something that, again, he has not once explicitly said that he like enjoyed that match or that he, you know, he hasn't said that. He hasn't said anything like that. He said the way he felt. I mean, he did kind of have his little afterwards where like he said during that match he had like that super weird but good feeling. I can't remember exactly what he described it as, but again, he's never outright said like, you know, he hasn't babied us and said, yeah, no, this was awesome, I love this. But it's like so very obvious and just watching the way that he is, right? And it's, you know, again, it's something relatable, like, you know, having that match sheet as like not proof that it happened, but it's sort of proof because, like he said, right when you know, after SOUYA left, like even though he remembers the events and he remembers doing them, it almost feels like a dream. And yeah, I mean that kind of captures the moment of like, I don't know if you play a sport, I guess, or anything competitive, like having a big match or something that you've been preparing for a long time for, that like you've prepared all this time and then boom, all of a sudden a couple hours later it's done and it's almost like it never happened. Or going to an event that you've been waiting for a long time, or even just like a movie or something, right? It's like, damn, that happened. It almost feels like it didn't. So again, I don't know. Like I've said many times, the show just tends to capture every emotion perfectly, whether it's happy emotions or sad emotions. It doesn't really matter at this point. It's all portrayed in a really realistic and relatable fashion. And yeah, I mean, again, that's the charm of the show. So, I just want to double check really quickly because again, I'm watching this on Crunchyroll where it has it has the episodes titled or numbered just overall. So we're on episode 38. How many overall episodes are there? 44, 43? There's 44, but it might be like an extra episode we're gonna watch anyways. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 episodes left. Damn. That's crazy. Again, this kind of hit me just a couple episodes ago, or like 1 or 2 episodes ago. It just kind of hit me out of nowhere that like we're pretty much done. I mean, we're in the final quarter, or we have been for a couple episodes already, but I don't know, You know, usually I'm a lot more aware of like where we are and how long we have left, but this kind of snuck up on me out of nowhere. So, I mean, again, 7 episodes. That's about 3.5 weeks, just under a month before we're moving on. So, um, no clue what the final. I mean, we do have that tournament coming up. I guess that might be kind of the final big plot point of this season. But it's hard to tell with this show because it's like, in general, I would say that outside of a couple of like pretty defined character arcs, like Hina's arc that lasted a couple episodes, for example, outside of stuff like that, it like the show doesn't really follow a structure in terms of like, okay, we're on this arc now, and then we're on this arc now. Every episode is following like 2 or 3 different plot lines at once in a way, and it kind of mixes between a lot of different things. So you know, well, in other shows, it might be easy to say, okay, we have about 7 episodes left. This tournament's coming. This is probably going to be the end of the season. Is this tournament? With March Comes Like a Lion, I mean, the tournament could be just an episode or two. It could be, I mean, it's still a little ways down the road too. So yeah, and one last thing, I know I always kind of mention this before starting, but has there hold on, I can't think while typing this from. Is there a season 3? Oh, just this year there were rumors, because again, I believe the series isn't done, right? Like there's more. Let's see. Many rumors in the past couple of years, none of them are true. So I mean, again, just a bunch of hopeless rumors. But I'm guessing that means that there's more content, right? For season 3. I'm not sure how far in the manga is. Is it done? Again, I just want to look at this because I just want to know like the longevity of the series, like if it does come back. Where is this on my anime list? Adaptation. No, okay, it's still. I think no, it's still publishing. Okay, so it's not done yet in the manga either since 2007. Jesus. Okay, so that's interesting. So again, as far as that means to me, there's no real end in sight at the moment, especially for the anime. I mean, again, I don't know how far the anime is in terms of the manga adaptation, or you know, in terms of adapting the manga, but I like to hear that because that means that even though season 2 is coming to a close and we'll probably have to wait for a season 3 if we get. See, the thing that sucks is March Comes Like a Lion, I feel like is a type of series. No, I don't feel like it is a type of series that could very well just never get another season, just because, I mean, it's not a shonen or an isekai or really any action show, and I feel like if you're not an action series or just not widely popular, there's probably like a good 50% chance you're like flipping a coin at the end of every season as to whether or not it'll continue or not. So I don't know. Again, we're not done yet though. We still have a couple episodes left, so I don't know why I'm bringing we'll worry about it when we have to. Anyways, I'm gonna leave this off here. As always, early access full length. That's on patreon.com/freakofilms. And with that out of the way, thank you for watching. Catch you guys all next time with episode number whatever of March Comes Like a Lion. Till then, peace out.